Take a moment right after this video and actually flip over a few leaves on your plants, specifically the underside, because that's where the problem most gardeners miss is usually hiding right now. Tiny clusters of soft-bodied insects, often green, yellow, or black, clumped along stems and the underside of leaves. That's an aphid colony, and if you find one, it's already been growing for longer than you think. Before getting into how to actually deal with it, it's worth understanding why your first instinct, reaching for a synthetic pesticide, ends up creating a bigger problem than the aphids themselves. Synthetic pesticides don't just kill the bugs you're targeting, they eliminate everything living in your soil right alongside them. Earthworms are highly sensitive to chemical residue and either die off or abandon treated soil entirely, and beneficial microbes, responsible for converting raw nutrients into something your plants can actually absorb, get wiped out just as easily. That residue lingers in soil for months, sometimes longer, leaching into groundwater and affecting pollinators that had nothing to do with the aphid colony you just found. Here's why aphids specifically are worth catching early. They reproduce at an almost alarming rate, especially in summer heat, with a single colony capable of producing dozens of new aphids within just a few days. They also excrete a sticky substance called honeydew as they feed, which attracts sooty mold and other secondary problems, meaning what starts as a small colony can snowball into multiple compounding issues if it goes unnoticed for even another week or two. This is exactly where neem oil earns its reputation as the right response. Its active compound, azadirachtin, works by disrupting insect hormone development rather than poisoning on contact, preventing aphid nymphs from maturing properly and interrupting their reproductive cycle specifically. That mechanism is what makes it so effective against exactly the kind of colony you likely just found, because it doesn't just kill the visible adults, it prevents the next generation from taking their place. Beyond aphids specifically, neem oil handles a genuinely wide range of related pests too. Spider mites, whiteflies, mealybugs, and thrips all respond to the same consistent application, and it also helps manage powdery mildew and related fungal issues that tend to show up alongside aphid honeydew. It's suited across vegetable gardens, roses, houseplants, and fruit trees, which is exactly why checking for aphids today is worth doing across your entire garden, not just the one plant you happen to notice first. Here's something worth knowing before grabbing whatever's cheapest on the shelf though: not all neem oil is the same. A lot of what's sold is diluted or processed in ways that strip out a meaningful amount of the actual azadirachtin, leaving you with something that won't actually interrupt that aphid reproductive cycle the way it needs to. This is exactly why I recommend a specific one, Puroleo neem oil, linked in the description. I'll walk through exactly why this one stands out a bit further into the video. For timing, apply neem oil in the early morning or early evening, never in direct midday sun, since the combination of oil and heat can scorch your leaves. Morning tends to be the better window since it gives the solution time to dry before pollinators become active later in the day. Since you're likely dealing with an active colony rather than just prevention, spray every 5 to 7 days for 2 to 3 weeks, which gives enough consistent coverage to interrupt the aphid life cycle across every stage, not just the adults you can currently see. For application, mix it with water and a small amount of mild soap to help it emulsify properly, then spray thoroughly across both the top and underside of your leaves, focusing heavily on stems and leaf underside specifically, since that's exactly where aphid colonies cluster and continue reproducing. So back to Puroleo. It's 100% pure, cold-pressed neem oil, completely chemical-free, and comes in a large 128 fluid-ounce bottle, genuinely useful if this aphid check reveals colonies across multiple plants rather than just the one. It's sitting at close to 3,000 reviews with a 4.3-star rating, genuinely strong for a pure agricultural product, and it comes up constantly in gardening and farming forums among people who've caught exactly this kind of aphid colony early and stopped it before it spread. I'm recommending it because purity is what actually determines whether the azadirachtin content is high enough to properly disrupt that reproductive cycle you're trying to interrupt. Go check your plants today, specifically the undersides of the leaves, because catching an aphid colony early is genuinely the difference between a quick 5 to 7 day treatment and a full-blown infestation spreading across your entire garden. The link to the one I actually trust is right there in the description.